Hi, I'm Shanna Pizer of Shanna Pizer Life Coaching, and welcome to my YouTube channel if you haven't been here before, and welcome back if you are a returning viewer. Today I am talking about made for more. Have you ever heard that or thought that or said that? I just feel like I'm made for more than this. And I have absolutely felt that way and had that thought so many times at different stages of my life. And I think today, I was today years old when I started asking myself, what if the more that I'm made for is more contentment, more love, more compassion, more forgiveness, more consistency, more peace, more patience, more kindness? What if that's the more that I'm made for? And then, how do I get those things? How do I experience more contentment or more peace or more joy? In church today, I just love it. Don't you just love it when things come together? I actually wrote a little bit of this down this morning before church. And in church, I feel like Pastor was speaking directly to this, the pastor of the church that we go to. And what he basically said was, there is more for us. And God always uses a process to get us where we're going. And I just loved that so much. The blind man sitting at the gate, he wanted more. And there was a process he had to go through to get it. When Jesus went to the blind man, he put mud on the blind man's eyes and said, go wash in the river, in the water. When Jesus healed the paraplegic that was sitting by the pool of Bethsaida, he told him to take up your mat and walk. He hadn't walked. He didn't know how to walk, but he had to take the steps. He had to trust that his legs were going to hold him, and he had to push himself up off the ground. So many instances, God says, do you want this? And there's a process that we go through to get it. But how often do we just sit there expecting it to miraculously happen when really there's a process to go through to get it? Like, we have all of this power at our disposal. The same power that raised Christ from the dead is available to us today. It's not just going to zap us and say, here I am. We have to walk in that power. Peter had to get out of the boat and walk on the water. He had his eyes focused on Jesus, and he got out of the boat and walked on water until he started looking around at all the circumstances, and then he went under. So if we want more contentment, what's the process? Gratitude? Paying attention to the things that we're thankful for? If we want more rest, what's the process? Eliminate some of the busyness and allow yourself to rest. If we want more, peace, what's it take to get peace in your life? Is there something that you need to remove or something that you need to add? Is there a different way that you need to think about things? More is available to you. What is the process that you go through to get it? And I'm not eliminating Jesus. I'm not eliminating God from this. He has given this to you. The fruit of the Spirit are love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, gentleness, faithfulness, self-control. Ooh, I think I hit them all. Those are the things that come out of you when you're living a life of obedience to Christ and living a fruitful life. sometimes I think that fear holds us back. Like we don't want to believe that we're forgiven because we're afraid of what? That we'll sin again? I don't know. Only you can answer that. We're afraid to believe that God is going to provide. We're afraid to say, to walk out in faith, to trust in faith that something is going to be provided for us because we're afraid of being embarrassed. We're afraid of hoping and being let down. What are you afraid of that's holding you back from tapping into what God has for you? And I also want to touch on, I teach weight loss. I coach on weight loss. I believe that there is a process. There's always a process. And I believe that you can enjoy that process. You can learn to enjoy the process. You can set up the process in a way that you enjoy it. There's certain steps that need to be taken in getting more of any of these things. How can you set up the process so that it's more enjoyable and you're more likely to continue on in the process to experience the results that you're seeking, to seek that more that you're seeking, more love, joy, more contentment, more peace, more connection in your marriage, in your relationships with your kids, with your family, with friends, more influence. Is it that you are trying to influence people around you, your coworkers, your unsaved family, whatever it is? What is the process to develop that trust where you can influence? So what is the more that you're made for? I think that we automatically think, I'm made for more. I was made for bigger things. And that might be true. And also, there's going to be a process to get to that more, whatever it is. It could be some amazing thing that God has for you. And you're saying, God, show me the purpose, show me the way, show me, show me, show me. And he's saying, take the steps. There's a process. Figure out what that process looks like. It could be prayer, reading your Bible, getting godly counsel to help you figure out what that process is to get you where you want to go, or to get whatever that is that you're wanting, that you feel like you're lacking in your life. And go after it. Go after it. What's the first thing you can do today? Stop and pray about it. Read the word. Journal about it. Seek counsel. How do you step out and start the process towards the more that you want? It could be hiring a coach. I am a coach. I can help you with that, whether it's losing weight or developing stronger relationships in your family, your marriage, feeling like a more effective, confident mom, making better connections with friends, finding a new job, just feeling more complete within yourself. I can help with that. Reach out. I would love to chat about it. ShannaPizer.com or on Instagram and Facebook at Coach Shanna P. I hope this was helpful. If it was, feel free to share it, like it, and leave a comment. How was this helpful to you? What questions do you have?